Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers mod showcase video. Now in today's video we are looking at the Skyrunner's course. Now this is basically like a wipeout course for space engineers. You have tons of moving traps and the whole goal is for you to get to the other side as fast as possible. It reminds me so much of those Gmod little courses you could download and play. You know, the ones that YouTubers such as Vanos Gaming would play. But this isn't Space Engineers and it is a lot of fun to do. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So when you start the game, you'll be placed down into this little area over here. Although I actually think it is somewhere a little bit over in that direction. But you can just walk along here. There's a respawn over there if you just want to kill yourself and respawn directly at the course. So over here we have a little rule about the courses and all that. So you start the timer once you cross the start line. The timer starts at 10 minutes and count down to 0. Press the red button at the end to stop the course and to show you your time. So if you do fall off, which will happen, you can use your jetpack to get back to the obstacle course, but you must go back to the start of the obstacle that you failed on. So this is generally played in third person because that's what it says on the workshop, and it's a lot easier than doing it in first person. So it's designed for 2 players at once if you want to race each other, but you can do it yourself if you want a little bit of fun. So here is the starting line and off we go. So now the clock has started thanks to that little display on my left, and now we jump and go along the obstacle course. This is a lot of fun to do. I did play around with it a little bit before recording and I managed to get there in quite a respectable time. It was about 5 minutes 30 seconds. So we've got these little posts on here just to do. My personal favourite thing is just to not move the character itself and just to move left and right on those things because it works very well. You do get a nice lot of hints and there are some missiles there, so if you did accidentally skew with that jump, you would get pummeled by missiles. Now this is going to get very confusing, but I did it so well last time, I'm hoping I'm just going to keep doing it. There we go, easy peasy stuff. Now this is the part I didn't like because you have to very carefully do this. So if you fall off, you're kind of screwed. And there we go, easy peasy. This was another one that I wasn't too good at because I jumped too close to the right as I was jumping onto it and got flung off it. Then we come along here, some nice obstacle courses. And then this thing. I do not like this thing because you need to get it just right. Oh my god. I almost failed that jump. Oh my god. I think I fell off this one last time because I didn't time this jump correctly. So I'm just going to jump now. And I succeeded. We then have this little course thing here, which is just going to knock you off if you don't time your jump correctly. And then we got this thing. Oh god, I almost screwed that over. Very carefully going to jump. And now we come to a little jumping puzzle. You have to jump quite early on this. Otherwise you are going to get like blocked backwards. Let's go there. We don't need to care about that. Oh god. Failed that. So I need to come back to the start here. Like so. That's basically it. You can cheat if you want to, but that's not really any fun. Oh god, I didn't even jump there. So now I can come back to here and restart that by jumping now. Now this, I was surprised that I succeeded that last time. So you just jump as soon as you get to the middle block and you're good to go. Look. Now, I can't remember what goes on with this block. I think it flips round. It took me a while, but you have to run backwards. So you jump onto here. And then you run over to the top. And then you jump off it. There we go. I did that quite well. I like this. This is sort of like an attempt at a climbing part. But you just walk up it because Space Engineers. We jump down here. Boom. We hit the check mark. Which catapults us onto this. And flings us into that wall. We need to crouch here. This did confuse me for a moment because I kind of forget that you can crouch in Space Engineers. So we jump. Jump, crouch under there, and then we run through the doors. This is a cool little part. I really like this part. I have no idea why. I just like how the doors open. So I'm going to jump there, jump early on these puzzles as usual. And voila. This I did not like. So we need to wait for this to come to me. Pauses. Oh god, no. I jumped too late. Jump onto that. Very carefully go. Oh. And you sort of have to fling yourself, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that in time while recording because I hate that puzzle. This one is fairly easy. You just time yourself when it starts to move backwards, like so, and then we jump all the way across. You can sort of skip that out, but yeah. Now this is an annoying one because you need to go as soon as that starts moving or you're going to get clipped behind. Oh, almost did. This I did not like because you need to jump over it, and Space Engineers is not that great at jumping. Oh, I actually succeeded that one. Gonna try and sneak into this. Gotta keep going round and jump out there as soon as possible. This was also a fun one. I quite like this one. So you have to wait for that to sort of go round so you don't fall off it. But then you need to run up this and jump very early in order to get to the next one. So you just run up it as fast as possible and you're across. This is also a nice one because it just goes backwards and forwards. You do have to jump quite early. Plop. Oh no, I got screwed over by that. So you need to be quite careful with that one. You can just run along this if you really wanted to. So I'm going to wait for that. And jump. Easy. Oh. I'm going to count that because I fell through the piston because it's not an actual solid piston part. It's just an animation thing. We got this. We just fling ourselves around. You just jump early as usual with these types of things. Oh god, and I always killed myself. So back to the start I go. Jumping early. And then jumping early. It's always jumping early with these things. So like my tactic before, you keep the mouse still. And then you carefully drop yourself down. Like so. Almost fell off the edge there. Oh dear. And then we come up and around, sprinting as much as possible. We're almost at the end now. Almost at the end. Oh god, I completely forgot the jump. So I come back here and jump. And this is almost at the end because we drop down here and then we have one little thing. And then we open up the door, run across to here and hit the button.
Objective complete.
Thank you. So to see our time, we come over to here, go to player 1, and I did it with 3 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Not as good as my last attempt that I didn't record, but still, it's a fun little course, isn't it? It's a very nice course. So it'll be in the description below if you want to try it yourself. I highly recommend you do because things like this are really fun to play in Space Engineers, and I really wish there were more things like this on the workshop itself to download, and I hope more people are inspired to make tracks like this. So anyway, like I said, it's in the description below for you to try yourself, and I'll be back with another mod showcase video some point soon. Bye bye.